Welcome everybody to the 47th Annual Art Deco Weekend. My name is Daniel Ciraldo, and it's my privilege to be here with all of you. Many of you helped to put this event together. I'd like to ask our elected officials and board members to come up to the stage. And we're so excited to celebrate, but we also know that right now there's a lot going on that could put our beautiful Art Deco at risk. So we need to make sure that we're always vigilant and that we protect our Art Deco, and this is our big event of the year to do that. And so we're so grateful to have you here. Please take a lot of pictures, share it on your social media, and let's get everyone excited about Art Deco. So without further ado, I'd like to introduce our new NDPL board chair and tour guide extraordinaire, Joel Levine. Thank you.
Thank you. Good evening. And I want to thank everyone for coming here. If you're following the events in the state legislature, this is going to be a very, very difficult year for us. And we are very, very grateful for the support that we're receiving from the community in Miami Beach, trying to preserve our rich cultural and architectural heritage. I'm going to take just a couple of minutes to invite some of the people that are so helpful in maintaining this and supporting. So, do we have public officials? Okay, you'll let you know. I'd like to bring up board members. Do we have board members here? Come on up. Board members. Okay, thank you. Do we have tour guides? A very important group for us is tour guides. Do we have tour guides here? We have tours every day, and if you're a member of MDPL, you can take a free tour at any time. Do we have tour guides here?
Tour guides? Any tour guides? Raise your hands. Some are on the board.
Okay, let's give a big hand. Thank you.
All right, so many of you know that the city of Miami Beach is one of our great partners. We really can't do a lot of what we do without their support. So I wanted to recognize all of the elected officials, and also we're going to hear remarks from some of them. First, we're going to be calling up our Vice Mayor, Kristen Rosen Gonzalez.
Yeah, remember this guy?
Welcome to Miami Beach for our wonderful annual Art Deco weekend. You know, it's really an incredible thing when brick and mortar can elicit emotion. And if I'm ever feeling blue, all I have to do is come down here to Ocean Drive and feel the ocean breeze and see our beautiful Art Deco buildings against our cobalt blue sky, and there's no better way to spend a day. When I first got elected, because I've grown up here and sometimes you don't appreciate what's closest to you, I didn't understand the importance of preservation and our wonderful collection of Art Deco buildings. But throughout my almost decade in politics, and thanks to Daniel Ciraldo right here, who has made sure that I know everything about, as much as I can, about our historic district, I've learned so much that preservation is just so essential to who we are as Miami Beach. Because you come to Miami Beach because there's nowhere else in the world like it. You don't have this in Tampa, sorry Naples, even Orlando. People come to Miami Beach because of these buildings. And right now, we are facing existential threats with these buildings, as our legislature in Tallahassee is saying, hey, tear it down and build a glass tower. And we are going to fight, and we are going to say no. And this weekend is more important than ever before, because we need to get the word out that this is internationally renowned, and it would be like tearing down our Leaning Tower of Pisa or our Eiffel Tower. So we are going to fight for preservation, fight for these buildings. And I'm so happy that all of you are here tonight, and just enjoy the beautiful lights and the wonderful buildings and the fact that we can all be here in a very special place, our Miami Beach. So thank you so much, and enjoy the weekend.
And now we're going to hear from our Commissioner, Alex Fernandez. I also wanted to personally thank Alex, who was up in Tallahassee with me and was really doing a great job advocating last session when there was almost a bill that would have destroyed Art Deco protections. So we're very excited to have Alex and the other commissioners helping us because it really takes a village. So let's welcome Alex. Thank you.
Good evening. I'm so excited to be with all of you, but most importantly, with Daniel Seraldo. With Daniel Seraldo, that has been sounding the alarm on the importance of preserving our architectural heritage here in Miami Beach. It is under threat right now. It is under threat, and last year, all of you mobilized, all of you called, all of you emailed, and we were able to save this most iconic postcard that is seen around the world, that is the economic engine of our community, and that is the heart and soul of Miami Beach. A big thank you to all of you. But what we save here, we don't do it alone. We do it with great partners at all levels of government that support us, incredible leaders that we believe in, that we support, that we stand side by side with, including leaders like County Commissioner Eileen Higgins, that is such a good friend of Miami Beach, such an incredible leader. And friends, tonight, let's remain united because we have a 60-day fight this session, and it's a long fight. And we'll stand together, we'll fight for our economy, we'll fight for our heritage, we'll fight for these buildings that house our workforce and our small businesses. We'll fight for the story of Miami Beach, hands off our heritage. Miami Beach is here to say happy Art Deco weekend, everyone.
Now we'd like to hear from another amazing commissioner, and we have many, and I don't pick any favorites ever. I'm so happy, I love them all. But please welcome Laura Dominguez, also, by the way, an MDPL member.
Hi everybody, happy Art Deco weekend! I just wanted to come up here and say thank you to MDPL for putting on another beautiful event. This is something that I look forward to, and I've been coming to Art Deco weekend since I was a kid. But I did want to take this moment to give a little reminder. We're continuing with Commissioner Mark Samuelin's legacy and doing a chess event on Sunday right here on this stage, and it'll be from 10 a.m. until noon, and we'll have a chess simul play, and we'll also have a chess master here to do training and sessions, and if you just wanted to play casual, you can do that too. So I'll be there, and I look forward to seeing you, and happy Art Deco weekend, everybody.
And now this is something very unique. We're going to be inviting a commissioner who was also recently on the MDPL Board of Directors, which has not happened very often, and we're very lucky to have Commissioner Tanya Bach.
Hi, everybody. So I'm bridging the divide between the commission and the board of MDPL, because up until November 6th, I think, I was on the board of MDPL where it served for, I don't know, 6-7 years, something like that. And then on November 7th, I got elected, which was awesome. A couple of things. First of all, that is due in part to this man right here, Daniel Seraldo, because in 2015, I was laid up and I couldn't talk, which is shocking, but I was invited to get involved in some neighborhood activism trying to save pre-1942 historic homes or get them designated. And this guy, this young kid, was in Italy or something. He was on the phone, and one thing led to another, and here I am, Commissioner. So thank you, Daniel. How many people here tonight do not live in Miami Beach? Raise your hand. Look at that. Now, why aren't you in Sunny Isles? I am guessing it's because we have the most unique open-air architecture museum in the world. You are standing in the heart and soul of Miami Beach, the Art Deco district, which is glorious at any time of day or night. I was walking here with my mom and just a little bit ago, and she said this place changes depending on when you're here. If you're here at 8 o'clock in the morning for a run or a bike ride, it's one experience. If you're here now, it's a whole different experience. But let's not forget, we have the Flamingo Historic District right behind us. We have an open-air museum of mid-century modern just up the road. All of it is under attack in Tallahassee. And if you have never been motivated to be an activist before now, this is the time. Commissioner Fernandez said that it's going to be a long fight for 60 days. Those 60 days are going to go by in a snap. And we have a ton of resources that we can share with you. So if anybody is interested, check out the Miami Design Preservation League website. Email me, Tanya, with a Y, Tanya, at miamibeachfl.gov. We can share resources. We need everybody to raise their voice and make sure our state legislators, regardless of where they are in the state, understand that decimating the city that sends more money to our state government than any other entity other than Walt Disney World is not good for anybody. People come from around the world here. They don't go to Sunny Isles. They don't go to insert random name of random city here. They come here, and we want to make sure that that keeps happening. So, file that away for Tuesday morning, but for now, enjoy Art Deco weekend. Thank you very much.
And next, we're going to hear from another great supporter and newly elected commissioner, also a community activist, Joe Magazine.
Hi all, I'll keep it short because I want to get on with the festivities. I want to thank everybody out here for coming out for such a great family-filled entertainment night. I want to thank Daniel and the team at MDPL for supporting this. When I started really getting involved in the city about 10 years ago, Daniel and I would often butt heads, and I didn't have the greatest respect or appreciation for a lot of the preservation efforts that he was taking forth. But when I came to see how much it meant, not only to Daniel, but the people in our community, and that it was part of their identity, part of their fabric, that gave me a new, profound respect for the heritage and the history that we need to preserve. And I am fully on board in fighting these bills in Tallahassee, and honored to be named recently chair of the Finance Committee. I look forward to helping our city support this fabulous weekend that we have going forward.
And now, many of you see our Miami Beach elected officials, but we're also really lucky to have a great county government that does a lot for us, including, by the way, these beautiful bleachers that were provided by the county. And we can't do that without our county partners. We're really lucky to have here today Commissioner Eileen Higgins.
Well, hello everybody. Happy Art Deco weekend. I don't even know how to say more than what's been said, because what's happening in the northern part of our state, which is theoretically our capital, which theoretically represents us, they are trying to take away our sense of place, right? And I don't know about you, but I prefer to live somewhere, not anywhere. And when you are in the Art Deco district in Miami Beach, you are somewhere. There is no place else like it in America. And to have a few special interests trying to destroy our sense of place, our sense of history, it's a little bit demoralizing. What I do feel good about is you have a little army of folks that head up. I see Daniel all the time, Alex, Commissioner Fernandez. I know, Tanya, you're there on Tuesday. I was just there yesterday. I'm there next Thursday. I'm there the week after that. But this is the time where we must speak up. And we must also ask anyone we know who cares about this kind of history all across the state to talk talk to their state representative and their state senator as well. And I see Joe Saunders out there, a huge fan of our Art Deco history, and looking forward to having you continue this fight next year for us. And I'm just going to say one last thing. I have the great privilege of representing the city of Miami Beach. I also represent the city of Miami. And I have in Little Havana a lot of Art Deco buildings. And unlike here, they are unprotected. And I watched them be demolished and demolished and demolished, and it is heartbreaking. And so please, for those of you that are from Miami Beach, congratulate yourself on taking care of something special, which is the place that we love the most.
All right, so I'm going to ask my colleagues, Commissioner Dominguez, Bond, Commissioner Magazine, Commissioner Higgins, Madam Vice Mayor, if you would all join me. And by the way, I want to give one more shout out, and that's for the Florida Trust of Historic Preservation. Such an incredible partner. Commissioner Higgins, you were mentioning his historic buildings. The Florida Trust this year, another important fight, tax credits. Tax credits to make it financially viable, the preservation of historic buildings. It's why we fight, to preserve this history. So today, on behalf of the residents of the city of Miami Beach, on behalf of the over 15 million visitors that make this historic district their destination, and most importantly, on behalf of all of you, it's our big honor to declare this weekend as Art Deco Weekend in the city of Miami Beach.